Welcome in, guys. It's your girl Kat once again. That was this very awful shuffle, very stuck energy. All right, a little better, a little better. How are you feeling on this Witchy Wednesday? So I just keep getting inspired to do like different things, new ideas. So right now we are just going to do the cards. I've got 6 different decks. And then part 2, I will do tea and some runes for you. And I figured we should go over the moon cycles as well. So yeah, I'm just having fun with this. Making more magic, right? Okay. Ask your questions, instill the energy into the cards, and then your spirit guides or your higher self gives me the message. I relay it. Bang, bada, boom. And we do the damn thing. So first things first. What's been going on in your recent past? Ace of Wands, all right. Maybe a new project, or like we just want to step into our creative potential. I like this. So definitely maybe something new started. There's some growth here, going through lessons. Present, the Hierophant. Okay, so this is about like wisdom and trust. Could be your own intuition, or it could be correlated to society's approvals or religion or school. Maybe some of us are going back to school learning something since we're beginning something new or a new project that we need society's approval on. But really cool because this came up in our other reading the other day. The number 1 or 5 could represent something. What's happening in our future? Okay, 7 of Wands. We're definitely going to feel overwhelmed, but that's okay. Let's see if we can turn that energy around. And then a clarifier for this situation at hand. The High Priestess. Definitely a lot of intuitive abilities here. So if you're part of this collective, if you know me, we're sensitive beings. We're definitely sacred souls. Yeah, there's something about trusting your divine femininity. And even if you're not a feminine, it's just, you're possibly going through a spiritual awakening right now. Changing your morals, just kind of coming back to yourself. All right. Yeah, we're definitely going through the waves of emotions. This is ruled by the moon. We're definitely beginning a project. So something in your creativity got sparked. We're like, we need to do this. This is a new endeavor. I know it's a little scary, and it's definitely going to continue being overwhelming, but you've got to do it. So like your intuition is telling you 1000% this is where we're meant to be. Yeah, and bottom of the deck, 2 of Swords. You're trying to avoid this. It's like you're at a deadlock. Like you just kind of want to put the blinders on and not focus on what you've got to do, but you want to do it. So like, why are we scared? The only reason for fear, there's no reason for fear. I was going to say, like, more on a practical end, we only have fear receptors in our brain connected to our physical body. So, not to touch a hot stove or to look both ways when you're crossing a street. Like that kind of fear does need to be instilled in us. But on an emotional, spiritual level, there's no space for fear. You intuitively know what you have to do. And Spirit's saying, like, follow that guidance, follow that intuition, whether it comes from you or another higher source. Maybe you're watching tarot readings online, or you go to church. Maybe you're just listening to awesome people on different podcasts and you're starting to trust yourself. You're trusting this intuition that's been guiding you and leading you to these different teachers of this within this collective. Okay, so that's really cool. We love that. You're like, maybe I should do this, maybe I shouldn't. Of course you should. If you have the idea, you got to do it. I understand fully. Trust me. I'm talking to myself, preaching to the choir. But yeah, okay, so recent past. It's literally like the divine reached to the clouds, handed you the wand, and is like, here, you have creative potential. It's limitless. Be original, be yourself. That's all you got to do. And then you're going to lead this collective and you're going to dominate with whatever you're doing. Just be ambitious. But you're still hesitant for some reason. But you're getting there. You've got the inspiration and the fire's been lit under your butt. You just got to stick with that willpower. Because there's literally like limitless potential with this card. Ace of Wands is like 100% growth, new opportunities. You've got this. It's literally like the universe is just handing you the wand. The castle's behind you, skies are clear. It might take a little something to get there. And maybe that's why you've got this confusion around it. But yeah, it's like you might need to go back to school for it. You might need to take some classes or courses or seek some guidance from somebody higher up that has the wisdom that you need to get to wherever you're going, whatever you want to do. Maybe you just don't have all of the tools yet, or you don't know how to use the tools. But that's what this card is all about. It's literally saying, like, you have the guidance. Either you seek the right person to give you that guidance, or you look within and you've got it internally. Because even if you look at the bottom of the card, there's two figures that are like looking up to you for this wisdom. Like, you don't think you're good enough to do this thing yet, but people already look to you to do this. Or, it could be vice versa. Always in readings, take it how it resonates. It can always be roles reversed, but I'm really feeling like this is your energy because this is in the present physical position. So I take the physical position as being you, the viewer. Yeah, it's an unexpected energy. Maybe you're just going to step into it or get seated on the throne without even recognizing. And or maybe thrown into the position. If you get a new job or something, you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm qualified for this. But you just, they put you into that position and you're like, oh, wow, I'm actually really qualified for this and I could totally do this. Or maybe you make your own throne and you're starting your own business and you surprise yourself. Again, we, of course, have endless manifesting power, but sometimes it takes some schooling, some lessons. I don't like to say hardships, but we're just going to feel a little overwhelmed. So in our future position, we do have the Seven of Wands in reverse. That's not a negative thing, but it does show me some kind of conflict. Like, you're going to be exhausted from this. Obviously, you're putting in all of your energy towards whatever this passion project is. And you're going to feel like giving up sometimes. You might even feel like beaten down along the way. Maybe your confidence is struck a bit just by getting overwhelmed with it again. But I really feel like you've just got to stick to it. I actually like that it's in reversal because this card usually means no. When it comes to maintaining control, but it's in the reversal. So yes, you have to maintain control to get to where you're going. And you don't necessarily have to be defensive about it. You might feel overly protective of your ideas or, your business being your baby or something, or this new position getting taken by you because you don't feel ready for it, or I don't know, but I'm not feeling that at all. You definitely, again, you have the male depicted in this card. And again, doesn't matter, feminine energy, masculine energy, all my females can be in their masculine. I am right now. It's okay. But the wand is in your hands. So you have the power. and you know how to wield it. You're literally like fighting people with it. But you're not actually even fighting anybody with it. It's just like other wands, that could, yeah, there's nobody else in it. It's just you. It's like this internal battle mentally. Well, not even mentally, because this card is in the soul position. So it's like on a spiritual level, you're still like putting yourself down, thinking that you're not ready for this, or just still like trying to persevere through this challenge. Yeah, don't lose control. You've got the mastery. You know how to do this. Ruled by Leo. And if I know Leos, I'm a fellow Leo, you got the magic. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, turn that frown upside down. It's going to be challenging. You're going to feel overwhelmed a little bit. Do not give up. Again, 1, 5, 7, and 2 are relevant. 2 is our what's at hand card. So maybe you're coming into this intuition, this sensitivity of your powers. You know, you can get a message about it in 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. Not feeling anything past that, because 7 is our highest number, so 7 weeks max. So yeah, 2 months. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. I pulled 6 decks. So I like to do 3 things in 3s, 3, 6, or 9. Nikola Tesla said, if we understood the significance of the number 369, we would have the key to the universe. I still have not discovered what he meant by that, although I do these journals called the 369 journals, and I'm obsessed. I've filled out like 7 or 8 of them at this point. They have ones on happiness, manifesting abundance, wealth, I already said happiness, right? Spiritual enlightenment. I don't know, all of them. They have so many. And also I love how they gear their journals to, if you're religious or spiritual, like they'll change the lingo within them, you know, to use the universe or God. So I like that, you know, they cater to everybody. Okay, so anywho, the 369 journal. You do things in 3s and 6s or 9s, like write down your manifestation 3 times, 6 times, 9 times. And then you're just going to see how powerful you are. And by doing this in repetition, all of your dreams start coming true, and it's absolutely wild. Anywho, okay, let's get a clarifier. Can we please clarify High Priestess? All right, we've been distracted. This came up. Oh, you guys, our collective's like definitely on point. The same people are watching my videos. I love that. Thank you. Appreciate you. We've been distracted. Something about change or delays in these projects, or starting something new, like a project you're supposed to start. You just keep putting it off and like getting sidetracked by different things. But you've got it. The letters B and J mean something. Or T. I don't know, that just came to me. Okay. Water signs, the Pisces, Scorpios, I don't know. Maybe if you're a water sign, or somebody you know is a water sign, they're the ones delayed or sidetracked. Because look, we've got these water droplets. Okay. Or it could be you, and you're just pulling up on this water moon energy from the High Priestess. So get back to focusing. No more delays. This is divine intervention. You're meant to do this. All right. Clarifying Ace of Wands. We're thinking, yeah. Again, it's like this urge to create. You've really been thinking about what you've got to do, but you've been sidetracked by missing somebody, and they're missing you. You've been dealing with some cravings or desires. Look at They wrote, "I miss you" on the window. I always do that in the shower when it fogs up. I love that. Okay, so we know now why we've been sidetracked, what these delays are. You've probably been missing somebody, dealing with a breakup, or maybe just some kind of separation, but it's been putting you off of your potential and like starting this new thing, learning new skills. It's taking you away from your creativity and like your full inspirational power to like just create from whatever really gets your heart going. So we've been overthinking a lot. It's okay. We think that's a good thing. Clarifying the Hierophant. Intimacy in reverse. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Intimacy in reverse. Approval. It's like you've been trying to seek somebody else's approval. So typically this card is about bonding together, sensual energies, confiding in one another. Like the fire's really been sparked here. But it's in reverse. So we've had a lack of intimacy, of a lack of true bond. Somebody needs to forgive somebody, because the Hierophant's about forgiveness too. And I love that. Okay, the Hierophant is also about being bonded. Both of these have bonding energies. I'm picking up on like a divine connection here. So maybe you're in separation from a soulmate or a twin, or maybe it's like on a, yeah, or maybe just energetically you're not like bonding with yourself, with this like this internal wisdom, this trust that you need to get real with yourself and like create this amazing thing that you have the potential to do. The energy is like unexpected. So I feel like this is in the present and the Hierophant is in the upright. So like maybe you have been lacking this bond to this trust, but you're going to gain it soon. There's cross keys at the bottom of the Hierophant too. No, it's definitely lovers. It's like two crossed lovers. Yeah, because I see roses, red roses. Okay, interesting. Let's keep going. Clarifying 7 of Wands in reverse. Clinging. All right, so I was totally reading for like some kind of business prior. I mean, maybe you're experiencing both, but this is okay. Okay, for those of you who it's like we're getting into the love realm. Wow, somebody can't breathe. They feel like they're like being suffocated by this. Yeah, it's more fire energy too. Somebody's obsessing and spying on the person that they really like or love. They're holding on and it's exhausting and they want to give up, but they're like overly protective about this bond, about this connection, but they're like, but we're not together. We're missing each other, so I don't understand. We're thinking about each other. We are craving intimacy in the physical, in the present, like right now. And then in the future, we're still dealing with this overwhelming obsession and holding on. Like, we're like clinging on to this connection, this bond. All right, so looking at it from like a love standpoint, the Seven of Wands is about responsibility and choices or secrets. It's like losing or regaining control. So somebody feels like they're out of control of their emotions on like a spiritual sense, because they know spiritually that they're like bonded, and it's creating such this internal challenge. And there's some kind of secret, and they're like not owning up to their responsibility because it's in reverse, to just like shed this secret and come out with the truth. You can't master your emotions and like master this spiritual evolution without being honest. Yeah, somebody almost like doesn't believe in these like the spiritual, cause like myth is coming up, like this spiritual bond, or they feel it but they don't necessarily wanna, because the Hierophant's coming back up for me. The Hierophant's all about like institutions and societal conformity and traditions. Like maybe they just were not raised with this kind of spiritual mindset, and they're trying to like fight hard to go by social approval and conform to that, but they're not gonna feel that true bond and like trust themselves on a soul level if they do that. Like the innate internal wisdom is to like forgive yourself, forgive others, and like truly step into that new beginning at the beginning with the High Priestess from the start of our reading, with the Ace of Wands, where we know that this new start could happen, this new project, this new love, and it could really all be tied together, like reaching happiness and success. But you've got to stop with this conformity of like what your religion thinks, what tradition in your family is, or what institutions, or like, I don't know, classes or systems like that where they judge people. You gotta like let all that go. Okay. Taurus and Leo energy coming up strong here, but also all my water signs, fire signs. Yeah, it's totally water, fire. Pisces. We've got 3 fire cards. 3 fire cards and 3 water cards. Wow. And then Earth in the middle. So Earth is really trying to ground us, create that bond. Wow. Okay. And then I'm getting air too. Any air signs from this clinging card? Woo! Interesting. 23:39 on the clock. Let's see. Okay, I've got 2 angel number decks. I'm going to leave those after the fairy cards. I got these cute fairy cards by Doreen Virtue, and like she's got some of my favorite decks. So when I saw the fairy edition, I was like, you already know, we need the fairies. I've always believed in fairies. I would make little mud pies when I was a kid. I don't know. That was just me being me. Okay, one more shuffle. I don't know. I'm just feeling like, oh, no, 2 more shuffles, they're saying. Okay, yeah, this is the one. Everything's okay in our what's at hand position. Don't worry, it's all working out in a beautiful way. Butterflies mean something. Purple, blue, or yellow butterflies. Yeah, whatever you've been distracted on, all these delays, whether it be again in your love life or And whatever projects you've got going on, it's all going to be okay. Like you literally, it's like hands are up. You've just got to let go of your worries and trust the universe. Okay, clarifying Ace of Wands, please. Do some research. What did I say? Yeah, this new project, this new opportunity to grow, you've got to learn. You got to pick up a book. You got to read. It says you need more information about this situation. Look into it further before proceeding. I really think like maybe somebody's going back to get some kind of education. Look at her little fairy reading. I hope, does that, there we go. No. You know, fairies are hard to see anyways. And the bookworm is there. Okay, yeah, for sure. You got to be a bookworm. You got to like get diligent again and crack open those books and start learning. You need some more information about the situation to proceed. Okay. Do some research on whatever we need to learn. And that could be love too, you guys. I was just watching a few different seminars online about twin flame connections and all of these different soul bonds that we can have with one another. And it's fascinating to me because we always feel so individualized in our heads, but we're all somehow connected. You know, it's like, what's that, 6 degrees of separation? It's absolutely insane how literally everything is connected in this world. Clarifying Hierophant. Express your individuality. Allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. Yeah, we've got to stop with this conformity. Why are we trying to seek other people's approval? I never understood that. I mean, I do it. We all do it. But he's like, just be you. Oh, wow. You can have a little dog. It's so cute. She's got her hand on books too. And what's so cool is that this young fairy, she's a young fairy reading, doing all this knowledge. And then there's I just noticed, I'm so happy I picked it back up. There's a book with a heart on it, and that's the only one that's in its upright position. Can you see that right there? And then later on, this woman, it's like the fairy got older, and she still got her hands on the same books. So it's like she's been instilling this knowledge into her mind, and she's looking up to the moon for this intuition, this intuitive guidance. She's following that light just by being herself. She can step into her individuality. She's now already learned those lessons. She has the wisdom that she needed. Super cool. Oh, I picked up the bottom of the deck accidentally, and it says vegetarian. Maybe somebody's doing research on becoming a vegetarian. I've been there, guys. I was vegetarian for 5 years and then vegan for 4, and now I like to call myself a flexitarian, a qualitarian, as one of my Ayurvedic teachers says. She is incredible. Suzanne, shout out to you. Yeah, it's all about quality. It's all about like sourcing and making sure you're not putting poison into your body or your mind or your heart and soul. So really working with nature and taking in vibrant sources of nutrients. So it says a new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. And that's what we're out here doing, you guys. Look at the card. Okay, so I'm not going to put that on our spread. That was just a little extra message for some of you. To clarify this 7 of Wands. Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. Yeah, goodbye to the challenges and like everything that's holding you back. Why? Gosh, we don't have to have that overwhelming exhaustion. Like we can release that. We're not giving up. You are confident by being you. It's literally that easy. says you've finished one part of your life, and now a new and even better part is beginning. I love this. And look at this beautiful little fairy with her hair and her braids or her dreadlocks. Oh, I love it. Another little braids. So beautiful. And she's sitting on, oh no, is she sitting? I don't know. But her feet are in this lotus blossom. And lotus blossoms, beautiful info about the lotus blossom. It only blooms once. That one flower blooms once, and then it's gone by the end of the day. Crazy. So I was in Bali years ago, and I was definitely on another spiritual path of enlightenment, and I had left this toxic guy. Our story wasn't fully done, but in the moment I had gained the strength to leave him for part of the trip, and I got my own hotel or little villa, and outside my door was this beautiful muddy pot, and I thought, oh, there's nothing in there really growing yet, but there was just one little bulb. The next morning when I woke up, finally free, new clean energy, I looked and it was in bloom. And it just showed up for me, because then when I came back later that day, it was gone again. So literally you're touching that kind of energy, that new beginning. Yeah, this is a bright new beginning for you. It's beautiful. If you're stepping into lotus energy. Okay, continuing. 31:59 on the timer. Dun, dun, dun. Let's do one angel number, and then we'll do another tarot, then we'll do another angel number to end. We'll end part 1 there, and then part 2 I'll do the tea, and we're going to add something new in today with the runes. I'm excited about that. Oh, again, I just be picking up the deck. 32:23 on the clock when I said that. I just be picking up the deck and looking sometimes without even shuffling. It says 1414. I love that. It's like a doorway number when they're mirrored on either side. So definitely could be some soulmate energy, some twin flame energy. It says possibilities, or just good energy. If it's not about love, it's just like you're walking through the doorway of possibilities. Building strong foundations creates stability and welcomes in possibilities. All possibilities exist and are amplified when gratitude is felt for the foundations that are in place. Your affirmation is, I am grateful for all that is and all that will be. I trust in the possibilities of what I desire or something greater. Beautiful. And a little white feather could mean something. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Moon energy. Crescent moon energy. Actually, we're in a crescent moon stage right now. Yeah, which is a growth period. I love how this all comes together. If you were to write down how many synchronicities happen to you on a daily, it's insane. At least for me, I couldn't even keep up. I was like in my notes on my telephone. That's how you know I'm from the 90s. On my cell phone. And they just became to be so many. I was like, oh, that number and this sign and this person called and said this. And there were too many. I couldn't write them all down. So if you're at that point in your evolutionary process, you're doing pretty good. Okay. Anywho, I talk a lot. Sorry. Okay. Clarifying this change. And knowing that everything's going to be all right with this high priestess energy, because you are divinely guided. 000 guidance. What did I say? We are divinely guided. You have full support of the divine. The guidance you are seeking is here, and your life is moving in the right direction. This is the start of a new beginning, one where one cycle ends and a new one begins. I don't make this shit up. Okay? You see it. I'm not making it up. Your affirmation. I trust in the magic of new beginnings. I feel the support and guidance that is all around me 100% of the time. 000. So cool. Okay. Clarifying Ace of Wands, this new project, and how we've got to start doing some more research, or we're still missing somebody though. So what's going on with that? 1, 2, 3, we're on the right track. Vision. Oh, yeah. It's like your vision was like blurry. There's 2 windows in both of these cards, and one of them is fogged out because you're missing somebody. And the other one is clear, but it is nighttime, so you see all the stars. So it is telling me, like, really get out of your head, because intuitively, you know what we got to do. You got the vision. Your path will not look identical to anyone else's. That is what makes you unique. Remember that as you stay the path that feels connected, the path will continue to lead you to alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are. Your affirmation is, my path is mine and mine alone. When I follow my path, alignment comes naturally. 100%. Again, 1, 2, 3, stepping stones. You're on the right path. Hierophant energy, expressing ourselves individually and like coming back into this intimacy. 999, it's completion. Oh, we are definitely going to come back into this bonded. We're bonding with our wisdom, with our internal trust, and okay, we're releasing that old stagnant energy that kept you from the intimacy. Whatever was keeping you, whatever was confining you from being able to confide in someone that you want to be intimate with. That's what I was getting from that. And moon energy is coming up twice. Yeah, you've got to release. Moons, it's all about the tides, right? Those things, emotions come in and then they flood back out. It's about releasing. 999. Endings are new beginnings. They couldn't say this more in like 10,000 different ways, but they just keep telling you, let go of the old shit that's holding you back from this new beginning. Okay, endings are new beginnings in disguise. An ending symbolizes the closure of one door and the opening of another. The whisper is reminding you to release and allow. It is in the release where the magic happens. Are you kidding me? Where the magic happens is like my slogan. It's what my other light says. So literally, in this state of mind, in this state of being and feeling, is where the magic happens. Doors open for me where others have closed, bringing transformation to my mind, my body, and my soul. I said that earlier too. It feels like I'm psychic or something. I don't know. Just maybe 38:33 on the clock. Okay. And again, I didn't need to shuffle because the universe told me to look at the bottom. 1919, we have yet another doorway card. Transformation. 999, we just went through a completion cycle, or you're still going through it because that's the current position. And then now you're in this transformation period. ASAP, like soon. It is asked that you take notice, that you hold within your hands the power to change your life. Within this realization, you will feel your sense of purpose and your connection to new beginnings. It's like we're choking up. Somebody's feeling like they're choking up from this because it's just also real and beautiful. Your affirmation. I release what I no longer need to carry, and I open myself to the transformative energy of the divine. Remember, you're divinely guided. And this boils down to a 2. 2 is union. Remember, you're being bonded. I'm definitely getting lover energy here. I'm definitely being bonded to your soul, your spirit. Like you're stepping into this full alignment of being yourself, and we're all, chosen ones. You're a child of divine source energy. Like, we're magical beings, and you are recognizing this transformation. Yeah. Don't feel overwhelmed. I know it's scary sometimes, but this energy is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. 40. This is gonna be a long reading. I'm always like, let's do 20,000 decks. And then I'll do a part 2 to make it even longer, because I'm like that. But if you ever want a personal reading with me and you know me personally, hit me up. It should be an hour, maybe longer. Witchy Wednesday, I have to use my Witchy deck. These are so cute. They have little cats and witch hats and brooms. All right, one more. Ooh, I'm just kicking the camera everywhere. Okay. Come on. All right. High Priestess energy. Everything's okay. We're being guided. Yeah, we were in the 5 of Swords. Oh, this is crazy. 5s is always conflict, right? And Swords is like you've got to cut through something in the mind, something that's mentally been holding you back from really realizing this divine power you have. Because where was it? Yeah, this is holding you back. It's distracting you. This was the delay. And we've got the book again. I'm telling you. I'm feeling like it was that breakup for some of you. Something made you very sad, and it distracted you. It put a delay in your work of whatever your passion project was, whatever your purpose is currently, and it held you back from learning the information that you need. But you are being divinely guided, because you've got three black cats. Black cat energy is very strong, very intuitive. It's literally these feline familiars that are guiding you to the information, and one of their paws is on the book. So they're like, this is the information. This is what you need. You need to pick up this book. You guys go to the library or order a book or something. If you wanted to read something, pick it up and read it, because there's something that you need to know within that book or whatever it is. I don't know, but there's something here. Sorry, I keep messing with my hair, because even though I'm sure all of you guys think it's beautiful and fluffy, it just drives me crazy sometimes. I look at it and I'm like, what's happening? But it's okay. It's okay. We're here for you. But I'm human. All right. But then look, one of them, I feel like this is your 3 energies, because this is our What's a Hand card. So it's you. One of you was like in despair, crying at one point. I feel like that's the past version. Then the second one is kind of confused, like, what do I do? I'm sidetracked. I know I should be doing this, but I'm like still kind of focusing over here. And then the third, which is the most useful energy, is in her power. She's wielding the little knives like it's nothing, the little swords. Magically, really, she's juggling them with no problems over this potion that she's created. It's like she didn't even need to read the book that's on the floor. She just already has that intuitive guidance and that knowledge. That wisdom is within her, and she knows how to just do the spell and juggle all the things perfectly fine. But it's like these other 2 energies within you are still sad or confused. Hold on to the guidance. Don't let yourself get distracted by the negative. We stay away from the ego. Okay, clarifying the Ace of Wands. 4 of Swords. A lot of, we're in our heads, guys. Oh my God, all the sword energy and coming out in the mental position. All right, this is like rest and reflection. You went through the hard stuff already. And then after you went through the hard stuff, you're like, I got to bring it back to me. I've got to rest. I got to reflect. Maybe it was a good thing you didn't jump into that project right away or whatever you should be focusing on, because you needed time to yourself with your intuition. You had to hang up the hat for a little bit. And she's napping with her cat, this black cat energy again, right next to her. And the moon right there behind her. So yeah, she's totally being guided. We're in a crescent stage right now. We're in our waxing crescent right now, which is this is a waxing crescent. So cool. Okay, clarifying the Hierophant and releasing. Page of Wands. Yeah. Pages are messengers. And somebody else's familiar is here. Somebody else's familiar is going to come in with some kind of a message. Maybe about this lack of intimacy, or how they were trying to conform to other people's approval. Yeah, they were trying. It's like they were a chameleon. They were lying to you. I don't want to say lying. I don't know. That just came out. But they were masking. They were camouflaging. But you're already so intuitive. My collective knows better. So they can't, you see right past that. And that's why this little gecko down here is red. He can't even camouflage to what he is trying to hide from. And you're both on the right path, but this page is not, it's like he's at a standstill again. They're not moving forward. They're still releasing. Or again, could be reversal roles, or this could represent you. You're not really fully releasing yet this need to conform, or you're waiting on a forgiveness, or you're needing to be forgiven, or something like that in order to keep moving forward on the path. But somebody else is, yeah, no, I'm getting really like you're in rest and reflection mode, and then your person is not able to walk forward on the path just yet. But their spirits are trying to guide them. Like, look at their cat. Their cat's trying to say, come on, let's go. We're moving forward. And they've got full energy here too. Like, look at this broom with the knapsack on the back. They're traveling light. Yeah, maybe they want to come in with a message. I don't know. But wands, they're trying to figure out how this power too. Okay, clarifying. Seven of Wands in reverse. Another wand. We're going to clarify that with the Knight of Wands. Wow. Okay. We like this. They stepped into their transformative power, and they're coming away from this overly protective or like overwhelmed energy. They didn't give up. They thought about it, because again, it is an exhausting connection or pursuit towards this goal of yours, but they decided to take flight. They're moving towards it. Knights are always moving towards their goals, what they want, their desires, but mountains represent some challenges. It's like you've got to climb the mountain to reach that success in whatever ventures you're aiming for. And then he's faced with the dragon at the top of the mountain. So it's scary, but he's like fully, ready. Wand in hand, is already magically attuned, and the cat is holding on for dear life behind him, like, because he knows that his master is just going to go head forward, and that yes, you will face some challenges, but can you believe what kind of successes you're going to reach on the other side once you face that, whatever's overwhelming for you? It's going to be 1000% transformative. So cool. Last deck, and we're at 50 minutes. Sorry, guys. I just decided to get wild on this Witchy Wednesday. And I couldn't just do 5 decks. I just saw 1212. All of these doorways opening up for you. Okay. High Priestess energy with gratitude. You're going to step into this through gratitude. Another doorway. 8585. Patience, gratitude, abundance, perspective, success, appreciation, ripple effect. Focusing on gratitude shifts our perspective from what we lack to what we have and can achieve. This positive mindset attracts more positivity into our lives, creating a ripple effect or abundance and success. Ripple effect of abundance and success, excuse me. What am I grateful for today, and how can focusing on these aspects enhance my overall sense of abundance and success? Take a moment each day to list 3 things that you are grateful for. What did I say about 3s? Reflect on how these positive aspects impact your life and how they can inspire further abundance and success. Be gratitude and you will be guided. 77, you're awakening. Enlightenment, breakthroughs, success, epiphanies, spiritual growth, and transformation. You are undergoing a profound spiritual awakening that will lead you towards a path of success, epiphanies, and breakthroughs in all aspects of your life. Yeah, there's love and money here through a successful business venture. In what areas of your life are you experiencing spiritual growth, and how can you harness this awakening to achieve success and breakthroughs? Reflect on recent insights, those books, or revelations that you've had, and consider how you can apply these to create positive changes and breakthroughs in your life. 1818. Meant for success. What did I just say? Success, purpose, change, prosperity, life path, and transformation. A major change is coming, and while it may feel disruptive, it's guiding you towards success. It will feel overwhelming. Embrace the shift, as it will lead you to your purpose and financial prosperity. Soon, the reasons for this change will become clear, revealing your true path. Come on, guys. I'll make it up. What changes are you facing, and how can you embrace them to align with success? Prepare yourself for upcoming changes by setting clear goals and staying focused on your purpose. Embrace the shifts as opportunities for growth and success, and be open to discovering new paths. Oh, maybe somebody, some kind of energy. Maybe the chameleon wasn't you. Maybe somebody else was in your pathway, like putting a mask on, pretending to be something that they're not, or it's like they're almost like scaring you off of that path. Like they were lying to you and trying to tell you that that path is no good. You should be wary of this, but your spirit guides are like, no, no, no. This is the right path. Come on. Doesn't matter if something scary is there. It's little, or like they're masked, they're cloaked. Some kind of illusion spell, like maybe because red kind of could be a intimidating color, but not to be distracted by that, not to get sidetracked, like, or scared of that or overwhelmed by that, because it's a little guy. He's little. He ain't no dragon. He's not the big He's not the big red dragon. So like this little guy, what you're fearing to battle him is really, once you get through it, it's just this little guy. Okay, last one. 5, transformation. You got transformation twice? Ah! I can't. You guys, I'm so excited. Change, acceptance, growth, abundance, alignment, potential, soul's calling. This is your soul's calling. This connection, definitely soulmates, twin flames, potentially, but soulmate for sure. This thing that you're supposed to do, this project, you got to do it. Change is happening, and your task is to accept it. This transformation will bring you fortune and abundance. Aligning you with your true soul's calling, you are realizing your potential. How can you fully embrace the changes happening in your life and trust that they are guiding you towards your true potential? Today, embrace a change in your life, big or small, and take a step towards aligning with your soul's true calling. 5 is serious change. Major transformation is happening. You guys, you can't make that shit up. I'm done. I'm calling it. Love you. My name's Kat. This is Pure Premonitions. We're making more magic. This is where the magic happens. So stay tuned, subscribe, like, share. Thank you. I love you. Bye.